My name is Pat Murphy. I live in Boulder. My challenge to the honesty and integrity of the Muni exploration continues. The cash flow analysis is now the focus of honesty and integrity. In 2013, the city had proudly reported that the detailed cash flow analysis was robust and was supported by the complex model that had all the inputs posted on the web and was used to support proceeding with the Muni. Yet no cash flow analysis was ever made available to the public. At the end of 2014, I used the Colorado Open Records Act to obtain the detailed cash flow analysis. What I got was a poorly documented spreadsheet. In addition, at the court hearing, I learned a great deal that most of you should have already known. With the low-cost alternative, rates increased 30% in 18 months. The day one promise was, and still is, a deception devised using capitalized interest. Legal, but not a good example of honesty and integrity. The actual model could not be linked to the cash flow analysis because the model weighted high, medium, and low values for all the variables, so in reality, they predetermined the outcome. The medium values had the highest probability. In reality, the medium values were picked and not based on any real conditions. You will be presented with an updated cash flow analysis at the end of this month. Do not accept the cash flow analysis without a severe critical review. After you decide to either proceed or halt the Muni based on the cash flow, that cash flow analysis is a public document. Starting in early July, I will ask for that cash flow analysis again, unless you figure out that you either should not or cannot proceed with the Muni. Remember, there are alternatives that can allow us to achieve all of our energy goals without a Muni. Here are some additional amazing facts learned at the Colorado Open Records Act hearing. The 2013 model had important components based on 2010 data and ignored the fact that Excel doubled wind in 2012. After the model was run, key parts of the model were based on software programs that the city no longer had a license for and could not document any of the algorithms. So no full updates could be or have been evaluated. A lot has changed since that 2010 to 2012 data set that has been the basis of 6 years of wasted time and money. Out of 729 data runs, which were 6 variables with 3 alternatives, each of which would have produced a different cash flow analysis, only one survived. All the others were lost. That is the very definition of bad management. The person who was in charge of the probabilistic analysis was trained as a lawyer, not a statistician or numerical analysis expert. That person has left to become a lawyer.